Hey, welcome back to the Brand Verb. I'm Sebastian Samuel, and this is another episode in our leadership series where we talk about what it really means to build a brand, grow a team, and lead with purpose. Today, we're clearing up a big one, a question I hear often, maybe even one you've asked yourself. What's the difference between management and leadership? Because they're not the same. And if you're growing a business or building a brand, knowing the difference could be the thing that takes your team from just surviving to thriving. Let's break it down. We hear it all the time. She's in a leadership role. He's part of the management team. But let's be honest. Not all managers are leaders, and not all leaders are managers. Management is about tasks.
Check.
Leadership is about vision.
Let's go.
Managers handle processes. Leaders shape direction. Managers keep things running. Leaders keep people inspired. You can be an amazing manager and a terrible leader. And you can be a powerful leader, even without the title of manager. So let's stop using those words interchangeably and start using them intentionally. Let's give credit where credit's due. Good management is critical. Managers focus on operations, scheduling, resource allocation, measuring performance, keeping things efficient. In short, managers get things done. They make sure the trains run on time, that the KPIs are tracked, that the day-to-day doesn't fall apart. And listen, we need that. You can't build a business on inspiration alone. But management is only part of the equation, because you can have flawless operations and still have a team that feels burnt out, disconnected, or uninspired. That's where leadership steps in. Leaders focus on inspiring people, not just instructing them. Building a vision, not just checking boxes. Creating culture, not just workflow. Developing people, not just directing them. Leadership is emotional intelligence. It's storytelling. It's energy. Great leaders help people feel connected to something bigger than a deadline. They're not just asking, did this get done? They're asking, how are we doing as a team? What are we building here? Are we growing together? Let me tell you about a moment that changed my thinking on this. Early in my career, I had a project manager who was amazing at organization, calendars, checklists, timelines. Everything was efficient, but the team, unmotivated, quiet, disconnected. Then we brought in someone else, not with a fancy title, just someone who showed up differently. They asked questions, checked in, brought energy, celebrated small wins. And guess what happened? The team came back to life. Creativity flowed again. That person wasn't managing the team. They were leading it. That moment stuck with me. I realized management moves work forward. Leadership moves people forward. Let's break this down side by side. Management focuses on process. Leadership focuses on people. Management maintains control. Leadership builds influence. Management works to avoid risk. Leadership takes calculated risks. Management drives efficiency. Leadership inspires transformation. Both roles matter, but they serve different purposes. And in today's world, where connection and meaning matter more than ever, you've got to lead if you want to build something that lasts. Here's the truth. The most powerful leaders know how to manage. and the best managers know how to lead. You don't have to choose one over the other. You just need to know when to manage and when to lead. Need to hit a deadline? That's management. Need to rally your team after a tough week? That's leadership. Need to assign roles for a project? That's management. Need to remind people why this project matters? That's leadership. See how both can and should coexist? Now let me say this loud for the people in the back. You don't need a title to lead. Leadership is a mindset. It's how you show up, how you speak, how you care, how you make others feel seen and valued. If you're the intern, you can lead. If you're the designer, the coordinator, the assistant, you can still lead. Because leadership is about influence, not authority. So finally, the difference between management and leadership comes down to this. Management makes things work. Leadership makes things matter. You need both to build a strong brand. But if you want people to stay, to grow, to believe, you've got to lead them. So ask yourself, am I just giving instructions or am I inspiring action? Am I measuring output or nurturing growth? Am I managing tasks or empowering people? If this episode helped you clarify how you show up as a leader, share it with someone who's ready to lead with more purpose. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next in our leadership series. Thanks for hanging out with me today on the Brand Verb. I'll see you next time with more insight to help you level up your brand and yourself. Until then, remember, management runs the system. Leadership builds the future. Do both and do them with intention.